To all of you in Practical Assertion Land who are trying to be good with your diet and eating habits, I apologize for the subliminal suggestion with our opening video of the banana split. I know that some of you can't wait to finish this video so that you can run out and satisfy that craving introduced by the visual. I want to engage your attention for just a moment to call attention to a mindset that we developed as children. Do you remember ordering a banana split or sundae and you just had to have the cherry on top? It was almost as if the cherry somehow made whatever it was better, right? Whether an ice cream sundae or a banana split, you had to have the cherry on top. What is it about that cherry that makes the treat so enticing? Is it the sweetness of the cherry? The fact that the cherry brings color to the dish? Just what is it? I mean, after all, if you like cherries that much, why not order a cherry split rather than a banana split? Some of you are so messed up right now saying or thinking to yourselves, that makes sense to me. Well, as I think about it, and as I attempt to make some practical application to life, allow me to suggest that perhaps many of us still share this mentality. No matter what is going on in our lives, as long as we can find a cherry to put on top, we're good. Don't get me wrong, I believe in optimism and am myself an optimist, but I've got to tell you, I think some have taken this thing too far. A thought crossed my mind as I began preparing this edition, and it was a bit troubling to me. I seem to remember as a kid, when asking for something that I really wanted, it was not unusual to say, "Pretty please with the cherry on top." I never really thought about it back then, but the more I think about it now, something profound hits me. If one has to go to such lengths to get whatever is being asked for, one needs to question the relationship of the person who has the thing. The point that I'm trying to make is, if you have to beg for something from someone, what kind of relationship is that? You see, in a true relationship, we should look to serve rather than to be served. In a true relationship, we are so close that I should already know what it is you want or need and already be working on making it happen. You shouldn't have to ask, and you certainly won't have to beg, because my number one goal is to brighten your day. The Apostle Paul says it best regarding married couples in 1 Corinthians 7:32 through 34. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. There is difference between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman careth for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in body and in spirit. But she that is married careth for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. Do you see the power of this thinking? Imagine all of you wives out there. If your husband's number one goal is to please you, how much stronger would your marriage be? Imagine all of you husbands out there. If your wife's number one goal is to please you, how much stronger would your marriage be? By the way, husbands and wives, why is it that not your number one goal? I have never seen it fail that when one gives, it always comes back. Husbands, try this at home. Do everything that you can to please your wife and see if it doesn't come back to you. Wives, do the same and watch your life and your love sparkle. Luke puts it this way in Luke 6:38. Give, and it shall be given unto you good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and running over shall men give into your bosom. For with the same measure that ye meet withal, it shall be measured to you again. I would like to use this edition of Practical Assertion to challenge all of you married couples out there to try this for 1 week and let me know how it works out. Unless your spouse is totally messed up, you will see a huge difference. If not, I want to hear from you, because we have some other resources to help you. Well, let me know what you think. Like us on Facebook, share this with everyone you know, comment on our blog page, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week for another edition of Practical Assertion. Now you can go out and get that banana split. Take care.
That's my boy. Take care and see you next week.